have a Lafayette 236 stereo amplifier. I believe it's a 2-channel amplifier. I haven't been able to find out much about this, but I believe it's from about 1960. And we also have the matching stereo tuner. Well, I believe it's matching. This, I haven't found anything about it online. I seen something similar on eBay, but the face was like a different color. The body was a different color. You know, the outer shell. But it looked like it had the same layout with the knobs. And the glass actually had the same MC and KC on the right there. And the FM and AM on the top and the bottom like that, I believe. But it was just slightly different looking. But, you know, the same layout on the knobs and everything, it looked like. It's got a magic eye on it, which is pretty cool. I haven't plugged any of this stuff in yet. I'm underqualified and I don't own a Variax, so this is kind of just a look at this stuff at this stage. An assessment to see if possibly this stuff has been recapped. I doubt it, but the man who owned this used to work at NASA, and he passed away a few years back. That's the only reason I really have this, probably, to be honest. I inherited it, so, well, you know, indirectly, he was in my family. I didn't know the man, but yeah, Ed from NASA, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. And thank you, Bill and Mary, also, for giving it to me. He told me he was trying to find some sucker to give it to. I told him I think I'm the guy for the job. So, here it is. 236A and what looks like to be a matching receiver. Mostly here. Now these knobs here look like the same knobs that are supposed to be on here. I did see some pictures of this. And there's a few of these on YouTube, I think. So there's some of these kicking around. But as far as the receiver, because there's like no model number on it, I have no idea what it is. It just looks like a similar year model that's probably matching to it. So if anybody knows, let me know in the comment. Well, to be honest with you, like I say, I'm underqualified for this, so if you don't know what you're doing, don't mess with this stuff, because you could get shocked by a high voltage capacitor and really knock you on your ass. Kill you. But this is pretty neat. We have FM tuning capacitor on this side, AM over here on the other side. I don't want to move them much because they need to be cleaned out. Pretty nice looking. Just, you know, just the way they made this old stuff. And I see a 12AU7. I think we got a 6AU6. 6AL5. What else? I'm not sure. What we got there? 6BA6 and another 6BA6 over here. So that's the 6AU6, and that first one on the left is the 6AL5. Sorry, went all out of order. Then we got a 6AS8. This one here. 6BK7B over here on the FM side. ECC85, and over here by this the 6U5 Magic Eye, I believe that's what it is. We have a couple 6B6s, or I'm sorry, 6BE6s. No, we have one 6BE6 up here, and one 6BA6. I don't know how you guys keep all that straight, but I think that's all of them. And these are all, oh, that's a capacitor. Yeah, I believe that's it, right? Okay. That's what the back side here looks like with the, here's our FM, our AM. Two capacitors. Here we have the bottom side of our Lafayette stereo tuner. It actually looks really clean. I mean, you know, I guess it was sealed off from the dust. Yeah. But, yeah, really, like, to look at those capacitors, you probably wouldn't think they were bad. But, you know, they're probably original, so, you already know. I mean, figure 60-year-old capacitors, how good can they be? I think usually, yeah, I'm not for sure, don't quote me on anything, guys, because I'm just a novice at this. But, I think usually the film ones are alright. But usually a lot of times these guys like these probably aren't any good. But you know, it's not overly complex in here, so for a beginner at this, if I only had to replace these and like maybe some inside that one can or something, I could probably pull that off. As long as I could match up the capacitors alright. And you know, I know there's a lot more to it than just probably just replace capacitors, because you probably have to have a way to test all that. But you know, I was looking earlier on ways of maybe using a multimeter and set it on DC microamps and make sure that you don't have any leakage. So maybe something like that would be a possibility. Sorry for the shaky cams, the shaky cam hands. I got it off my little homemade tripod here. I made out of an old video camera deal. Pretty nice actually. It's a little makeshift deal. I actually just usually set the phone on there. This little groove here. It sets in there. As long as I don't get too crazy with it.